Dear delegates of this wonderful Congress, leaders of EPP parties, members of our political family, we're gathered here in Rotterdam at the critical juncture of Europe and the world at large. The last 3 months have pitted democracy against tyranny in the wake of unprovoked war aggression Russia has waged against Ukraine. Democracies large and small, old and young, have stood united against the evil unleashed by Russia, against an independent nation, in a show of solidarity and resolve that has given hope to many in these dark times. I belong to few European generations that have witnessed aggression, war, and ethnic cleansing as part of their life. I understand well the terror of war that Ukrainians are currently witnessing, imbalances of powers, and the absolute beauty and sense of relief that comes with international support. In the darkest hours of Kosovo history, amidst a war of aggression waged by Milosevic Serbia against the people of Kosovo in the spring of 1999, the Western democracies stood by us. Though nothing can bring back the lives of more than 12,000 civilians killed, of which 1,000 children, and nothing can undo the suffering of more than 20,000 women raped and half a population fleeing the country, the justice delivered to Kosovan people by NATO, Western countries and allies is craved forever to the very foundations of our state. Europe today owes a strong support to Ukrainian people who, just like us 23 years ago, while witnessing the terror, seek unbrokenly for international support. As leader of the oldest Kosovan party, the Democratic League of Kosovo, a movement formed in 1989 by Ibrahim Rugova, the founding father of independent Kosovo, I am proud to say that Kosovo has aligned itself with the Western Democratic Front in its opposition to atrocities that tend to upend the democratic and security order. This is Kosovo we always wanted. This is a Kosovo we will always want. During the past 23 years of peace and 14 years of independent country, with unyielding support and generous assistance of our friends, European nations, US and other nations around the world, we have rebuilt the very fabric of our society, have built a resilient democracy, a country at peace with itself and its neighbors. Today, the new generations of Kosovo, though unfairly isolated and without possibility of free movement to, around, and Europe, are thriving in quest of their dreams, as is the country in quest of international integration. The hard-won peace in the Western Balkans is centered on Kosovo and other fellow nations from our region integrating into EU. With that in mind, Kosovo has applied this month for membership in the Council of Europe. And I use this opportunity to invite every member of EPP to support our just application in Council of Europe, but also in every other institution that serves as an altar of freedom, democracy and prosperity. Our membership there is natural, as should be the support of nations that endorse values of such council. It is also vital for our country to become a NATO member and indeed assume its rightful place in the community of free nations, becoming a full member of EU and international system one day. The Republic of Kosovo has been engaged for a long time in dialogue with Serbia to resolve outstanding issues between the two countries. The time has come for closure on our dispute with our northern neighbor, which unfortunately continues to be in denial of reality of Kosovo independence and sovereignty. The EU-facilitated dialogue, with robust support from the United States, should result in mutual recognition of Kosovo and Serbia in their existing borders. This would bring enduring peace and stability to the entire Western Balkans region and Europe as a whole. In conclusion, dear friends of EPP family, let me reassure you that ALDK, the oldest party in Kosovo, though in opposition, will work hard to keep Kosovo anchored on the Euro-Atlantic values, the values that have sustained the people of Kosovo in good times and bad. We very much believe that you will stand by us in pursuit of our original and our traditional aspirations, a country part of the Euro-Atlantic family, a nation part of free, democratic, and prosperous nations. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for letting me have this speech. God bless Europe. God bless EPP. Thank you.